Hey everyone, it's Riley. Thanks for coming back and watching another episode of my first year on T. This week we are talking about testosterone, dating, sexuality changes, sexuality in general. I'm super excited that we have a few new people on my first year on T. I think I have added 4 or 5 people since I last made a video, which was only about a week ago, so that's really great. I'm hoping to add a few more people. And in the meantime, I've decided that I'm going to start posting a little bit myself, even though I'm in my second year of T, but I can hopefully still provide some interesting information and maybe even a look back on what maybe I said on different topics from last year. When I talk about what my sexual orientation is, sometimes I feel uncertain, and that's because I don't feel like I associate with the term straight or heterosexual. I came out as, I don't even really remember what I came out as. I just remember I had a girlfriend when I was 22, so that was 8 years ago, almost 9 years ago, and I didn't really have a label. Like, I just liked her and I liked being with her, and then from there on out I just dated women, and that made me really happy. And I'm talking strictly about cisgender women, and since then I've pretty much done the same thing. I find I am primarily attracted to cisgender women, and it's not me being transphobic, that's just like what I've always been attracted to. Not to say I would never be attracted to a trans woman if one came along. And since I've come out as trans, it's been pretty much the same thing for me. Since I've come out as trans, I've only dated one person, which is my current girlfriend, so not a lot has really changed with that. But while I've been taking testosterone, I have felt that my sexual orientation has become more fluid. I feel like I am more open to dating trans women now than I used to be. I sometimes feel like I may be attracted to men, but that's kind of just like a confusing thing. I don't know if I'm relating more to men or if I am actually attracted to them. When I'm in my regular life, I don't find myself like looking at guys or feeling attracted to them, but sometimes I've made a video about this before, so I'm kind of just like, maybe repeating myself, but also giving a little bit of a shock factor. I tend to watch porn, and I have found myself like interested in watching like gay guy porn and like trans porn and like straight porn and pretty much like any type of porn that's out there. And I know this is real, I'm sorry, like I'm just being honest with you. So those, like, my viewing habits, I guess, have made me kind of question my sexuality in a way, but I don't find that I question my sexuality when I'm out in public. And I was really worried about it. Probably the last time I made this video, it was 6 months or so back. I was really worried about it. I was worried it was going to hurt my relationship with my current girlfriend. We were going to have to break up, or, I was going to have to know for sure if I liked men or not. And since I've kind of chilled about it, it really hasn't been so much of a concern. I've realized I really haven't lost any attraction to women, and yeah, maybe I am a little more attracted to men than I let on when I was kind of a butch lesbian. There was a lot of kind of stuff being put on me when I had this butch lesbian title, like, penis is disgusting, and, men are gross. And since I've become a part of the trans community, I think they're like a lot more open-minded, and I've realized, okay, maybe I'm not, just 100% into women. I'm a little more fluid, and I'm okay with that, and I'm way more attracted to trans people than I used to be. But nothing is really changing in my life because of that. And I know there's a lot of talk about, like, why does testosterone do this? Like, is it the testosterone, or is it just, like, you becoming you, and, like, being part of the trans community is just a really accepting place? And I don't have an answer. Like, I feel like I have experienced some of that whole testosterone makes you gayer. But again, with going back to these terms, I don't say I'm straight. Sometimes I still say I'm gay, and I accidentally will call other trans guys who are into women gay. I'm like, oh my god, that's not right. And I'm not trying to be wrong. It was just, I don't even know. Gay is just like an umbrella term for me, but I guess it's really queer, which is the umbrella term. And I think I identify as queer, but sometimes I'll say I'm pansexual, or sometimes I'll say I'm straight. I don't know, for me, I don't care what the label so much is. I just know that I'm happy with my current partner, and I don't plan to change anything, like I said before. With dating, whether I prefer to do it in person or online, I prefer in person, actually, just because I think with online dating, it's so hard to, like, really figure out who is this person. I feel like I have to play so many games to just, like, get a first date or figure out what their intentions are, and I think it's easier to hide behind a screen. So I would prefer to meet people in person. Some of my exes I met through work, or I don't really even remember. I met one at a conference one time, an LGBT conference, but a lot of times I have resorted to online dating. That's how I met my current girlfriend. We met on Tinder. It's just hard when you live in a small town, and I think being trans, it's hard to meet people, and because you're worried about, what they're going to think of you if they find out you're trans or whatever. So online dating, I think, is great for the LGBT community, and more I'm noticing that pretty much everyone I meet in the community, and even people outside the community, mainly seem to just meet online these days. So I do a little bit of both. I haven't done either for a while now, but that's my preference there. I wanted to give a quick little update. I have been raising money for top surgery, and I had a benefit show in January, and since then I have been selling t-shirts through a nonprofit called We Are Authentic One. It is run by two people, and they do a wonderful thing. They sponsor trans people each month, and a percentage of the t-shirts sold go back to the person they're sponsoring for their surgery. So I am wearing, trying to get this in camera, I'm wearing one of their shirts right now. It says Live Life Authentically. I have a few other here. They have solid colors. They've got, this one's really cool. This one's tie-dye with trans colors. They've got other phrases on their shirts too. They've got sweatshirts, tank tops, they have little bags. So if you want to help me get the money for my top surgery, which is my biggest goal right now, I'm hoping by the end of this year, 2019, that I can have that surgery. So if you want to be a part of that, I would really appreciate it. I'll put the information below. I also just want to give a shout out to the Queerest Gear, who gave me this hat. I won their giveaway. So if you want to follow them, they're also a great company to look at as well. Thank you so much for watching, like always, and I will see you all soon. Give our new people some love, and have a great week. Bye.